Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about propagation, and I'm going to show you one of my methods that is like the quickest, easiest way to propagate one of your plants. And I mean, what is better than making more plants from your plants, especially here in this woodland garden. So we're not taking clippings or cuttings. We are simply using pins, and we are just going to be pinning soft branches down to the ground and covering them up. And I'm going to show you how I do this. And I'm also going to look around and see if we have any propagation on any of the branches that I did that with earlier this spring as well. So this isn't the quickest way that you're going to propagate, but it is the easiest way because we're not taking anything in, we're not monitoring them, we're not daily making sure their moisture levels are accurate. And it is a little bit slower, so I'm going to just set it and forget it. We're going to do this and we're going to forget about them for a few months, and then we're going to come back maybe in the spring and see if we have some rooted branches. So I'm going to get started and I'm going to show you. So the woodland garden, I have a bunch of hydrangeas here and I want to cover more area, but I don't have any more space between all of these roots to plant any more like 3-5 gallon, big hydrangeas. I can barely get any of the little pint or quart size pots in the ground here. It's a very heavy root competition kind of place. The hydrangeas have done really well. And this one in particular, I love this variegated hydrangea, and it is so beautiful and I want more of them. This doesn't work on every plant. This method works on branches that can be gently lowered to the ground and pinned in place without breaking or snapping the branches. If you break or snap it, it's game over. You got to start over or find a different plant. And so we're going to be doing these on the hydrangeas today, and I'm actually going to be doing them on the Incredibles down by the pool area. This is not for resale. This is really just to thicken up the line that I already have. And so we're going to just be expanding and hopefully taking pieces and rooting them in and having that really just fill out even more for next year. So let's get started. So to start with, I have a lot of mulch in this area, and I'm going to go ahead and clear that mulch away till I get to bare earth, bare soil. And I am simply going to take this, and depending on where it touches down, right here or so, I'm going to, if there are leaves in that area, pop off the leaves. That also is going to create a wound. You don't always have to create a wound, but this is going to give the hydrangea opportunity to send out some roots. So I'm literally going to make sure it's in direct, solid contact with the soil here. Okay, so as you can see, I have it nice and pinned in place. It has direct contact with the soil, and then I am simply going to just cover it back up. And there it is just going to sit for several months. And hopefully I'm going to be expanding out this hydrangea and filling in this really difficult woodland space. So now let's go down around the incredible hydrangeas and let's see if we can find some soft branches that won't snap on me, and we can expand our hydrangeas. And so this is where it's going to make direct contact with the soil. I don't care that a bloom is still on. This is not that kind of propagation. We are just literally taking off these leaves. So this is where roots are going to start to come out, and we are going to be pinning it right in place. All right, let's find a few more locations. I want to do maybe 3 more of these Incredibles. And So this, as the temperatures cool down, is actually the perfect time to get out here and propagate. So seize the moment. Don't let this moment pass you by. It can help expand your shrubs, your existing plantings that you have, and really help fill things out this coming spring. So let's take full advantage and get out there and do this. So you want to make sure that they're not pulling, because you don't want any damage to come to your branches. You want to position them so that they're just kind of resting down, but I'm not doing anything delicious. Okay, hi Junie. You just want to make sure that they aren't pulling, that they're sitting kind of comfortably. You don't want them to possibly break if anything further comes along and it adds tension to them. These are the Gatsby Gal hydrangeas. This is just for me, and it is just kind of working with the plants that I have. We did not get to plant these as far back to the fence and as far out as I wanted to, because we're limited. We have very limited options out here as to where we can put our Gatsby Gals. So they ended up being a little bit more crammed in and a little bit out further than I would like. So I just kind of want to expand them out further this way. So I'm just going to be pinning them into place, so that hopefully we can get some more rooting, taking off the leaves right here and right here. And we're going to do that one more time, pulling out all these oak seedlings. And this is one of them, and we just planted this last fall. So hopefully we should get more shoots up this coming spring. And I'm also going to be pulling this to the side and rooting this in. And hopefully I can do this delicately without snapping. Hopefully that'll help to really expand our hydrangeas into this back portion. So let's walk over here to this hydrangea plant, a place that I know that I propagated, and we'll see if we have any rooted stems. As you can see here, if you pan in, this is like my trademark. I've definitely propagated this area. Oh, hi girls, excuse us. So, good signs of life. These are still alive, which means I haven't been too hard on them or caused them any. Here's my little metal bar. I'm just going to be gently lifting it off without breaking any of my delicate cuttings. Okay, so I am pulling. And as you can see, there are little roots here. And I put these in the springtime. Sometime in the spring. I don't remember if it was early or late, but the weather was nice and fair. And I have a rooted branch right there. So I could actually just cut this off. Ooh, look at that. So we have roots right here. And if I pull, it's not going anywhere. So the pin is taken out of place. I'm going to cover up these little roots. So I can actually cut this off. I don't have to. I'm going to cover that back up just because I want to take care of them. So these are now their own little hydrangeas. There we go. 2 new little variegated hydrangea plants. And lastly, I want to actually try it on these valerian plants. These are perennials. They're really beautiful. I found them at just three of them. There were only three available. I have never seen them available before or after. I tried to purchase the seeds and they got confiscated because you can't import stuff like that from the UK, apparently. So I'm stuck with what I have and I want to grow more of them. And if I could go out and buy seeds and start seeds or buy more of these plants, I absolutely would. But these are all that there are. And I love them and the pollinators love them. And the color is beautiful. None of them are in bloom currently, but I am just going to attempt, because they look nice and soft, I am just going to attempt, and I don't know if we're going to see. I'm just going to attempt to kind of pull it down on its side, pulling off the leaves where I'm going to make contact with the soil. And I'm just going to pin it in place. Now all of this is going to die back to the ground very soon. I'm just making sure that I have good soil in contact with that. And then I'm going to cover it with some mulch, really create a protective layer right here. And I don't care that it's on its side. Actually, plants don't know which way is up or down. It's going to send up shoots skyward. So that was super easy and really quick, and you know, it is just the perfect time to get out there and do that. So I hope that encourages you all to seize the moment and get out there and make some more plants for free. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day and had a chance to get out in nature. This was such a fun, easy project, and thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you join me next time.